Hi, I'm Hal Meyer, and this is the program we call Off the Beaten Track. In this program, we'll be going to talking about those things which are not widely accepted by every media and elite out there. It is not widely accepted by the scientific community, perhaps, and nor is it perhaps accepted by the orthodox religious authorities. Well, but why would we do it then? Well, but because a lot of people are interested, actually. A lot of people would like to know more about these subjects, and in the future, perhaps they will be accepted. As the philosopher Schopenhauer once said, every great truth goes through three phases. In the first phase, the truth is widely ignored. In the second phase, the truth is vigorously rejected. And finally, in the third phase, it is accepted as having been self-evident all along. Well, our subjects are not self-evident yet all along, but so we are in one of those earlier phases of what I think are going to be important truths for the future. We're going to start pretty soon on the subject of Atlantis, but we may go also to a review of life after life. Maybe someday we'll be talking about aliens. Whatever it is, I hope you'll be interested and stay with us. Okay, let's see where we are on the subject of Plato and the Atlantis story. Plato told this story about 400 BC, give or take 30 years. And he got the story, he said, from perhaps a relative of his, Solon, the lawgiver of Greek, very famous man in Athenian life. And Solon lived approximately 600 BC. He at one time had gone in his lifetime to Egypt, and there from an Egyptian priest had gotten the following story. And the story was that there was a great island continent, and the continent and about 9,000 BC. That island continent was located on the other side of the gates of Hercules, and that was really beyond Gibraltar. Beyond Gibraltar in the Atlantic Ocean. He also said that it was the size of Libya or Asia, by which he meant in those days Asia Minor, so that the size was somewhere between 700 or 800 miles long and 300 to 400 miles wide. This is a very big island continent. This is not a small little community or island. But on the other hand, if that were all true, and if this island continent sank in the course of a day and a night, surely there must be some record existing. And that, I'm afraid, is where this becomes more likely to be a legend than it is likely to be a scientific fact. Well, what else do we know? What can we say about it? Well, in fact, other people have come along, scientists, important people, and have said, there are a lot of places that look like there were also sunk beneath the sea. And they give us a variety of places where this has occurred. India, there's a place near that. How about Ceylon? How about the community in Japan? What about areas in the area around Bermuda. There are a lot of places all over the world that look like there might have had a community that sank 200 or 300 feet below the surface of the sea and had lost forever until discovered recently. The only trouble with all of these other locations, the difference is that those sites are really only, they don't have some of these other characteristics. They're not located anywhere near 9000 BC. Some of them are in historic times, and some of them apparently are much older. They are not beyond the Straits of Gibraltar. They are, in fact, wherever they're found. They are not found to be this size. They're usually much smaller. Okay. Well, what is it about this that is so intriguing? The interesting thing about it is that if any of this were true, if there was a continent, an island continent of Atlantis that sank, and it was that long ago, it would change the entire story that we tell about the development of humanity.